For today's cup of coffee, we got frogs hollering in the background. Anyhow, and it's like, Kid and I were talking. Of course, it's later tonight. Is one of the other times that we've recorded this week. It's been nice and it has been light outside. Tonight we've got a full moon and it's dark, like uber dark.
Yeah, somehow, like, the clouds have just completely blocked out the moon.
It's the light eaters. They have
The
arrived.
light eaters are here.
So, anyhow, for today's cup, Kid is going to explain to all of us about the not deer. I kept saying the no deer, but it's the not deer.
Yeah. So basically, it's this entity that looks like, a regular deer, but some of the key characteristics is that it's sort of emancipated? Not emancipated.
No, emancipated means it's freed.
Yeah.
Emaciated?
Emaciated, that's
okay,
what
there
it
we
is.
go.
It's sort of slightly emaciated, and its front legs, so on regular deer, their front legs bend forward instead of backward, but on the not deer, they bend backward like regular deer's back legs.
And he is talking about white-tailed deer for people who may be in other, that they don't understand what deer are.
Yeah. So basically they are a little taller. Their faces look very, very similar to regular deer, but their snouts are slightly elongated, like more so than regular deer, and their mouths are wider, like they go farther back onto their face because, their snouts are longer.
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah. And their eyes, they don't look like regular deer eyes. They are nothing. They are pure black. They are pure black. There have been cases of them standing on their back legs.
Did they walk or they were standing?
They could walk. They could walk on their back legs. But most of the time they'll be standing just like a regular deer. But they will stare at you. If they will stare at you, and if you look at them, they will sort of hypnotize you, sort of. Like you are stuck there, locked eyes with them. If you look at them, basically, and they're looking back at you. If you try to move forward, like move closer to them, they will vanish. If you manage to look away from them, and then look back, they vanish. Like, they're not going to be there when you look back.
So what do they do?
They're supposed to be like a bad omen or something like that. And if they open their mouths, it's not regular deer teeth. It's these sharp, needle-like teeth. Yeah, they're sharp teeth.
I think I'd be freaked out if a regular deer smiled at me or bared its teeth. I don't know.
Yeah.
That doesn't... So where are these things located, the not
The
deer?
Appalachian Mountains. There are cases of some being in other locations, but they're primarily Appalachian.
What part of the Appalachian Mountains? It goes all the way up to Maine and stuff like that.
Lord knows. I don't remember on that. But yeah, the not deer, supposed to be bad omens. And if you do, I don't remember what happens if you stay, like, locked eyes with them or whatever. I don't know if they attack you at some point, but I do know that they are a bad omen.
You said something earlier, you were talking to your father and had said about them looking at you through the bedroom window.
No, he said that.
He said that? What happens with them?
Yeah, if you were looking at them from, like, the bedroom window or whatever, well, most of the time, if you're smart, you don't look out the windows at night.
I look out the windows at night?
I've always been weird about that. I've never liked looking out the windows at night, ever.
I don't like to have the head of the bed under a window, but that's just because I have lived in some rough places over it's, and the Bigfoot thing, yeah, this. Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't. That's pretty much it. That's all I know at the moment.
Do you know of anybody? Have you heard in your internet travels?
Oh, there's many
people who have seen the not deer.
Oh yeah, that's not something I pulled out of my ass.
Well, it could have been. You did that about the people down at the.
No, what you said basically corroborated what I was saying.
No, you added to.
No.
But you personally have not seen a not deer.
No, I don't think. Like I said, most of the time.
So how would we know if we had seen one or not?
We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know.
Well, that's not much of an omen if it does. If you don't know, that
you're lucky if you don't
warned.
see it. You're lucky if you don't see it.
But if you don't know that whether you've seen it or not,
most of the time it's the ones that are staring at you, and you have to pay attention to which way their front legs are bending.
If they are in my headlights, they all just stand and stare.
Well, yeah, because that's deer in the headlight syndrome.
So do they blend in with the other deer?
Oh yeah, they're like you can find them in like crowds or whatever.
Well, why don't the other deer recognize them as not
Because they
deer?
act like other deer. They act like other deer to an extent.
Okay.
There are some cases of them having human-like hands on their front legs, but I don't know how accurate that is. I feel like that's people just adding on to the creep factor of them already, but yeah.
Okay, if they had human-like hands, then they would have opposable thumbs, and then they can walk on their back legs, so... Yeah.
There have been some cases of them walking on their back legs or whatever, but like I said, I don't know. I didn't do enough research like I should have. This is all just from what I have gathered shortly.
That's okay, because this was... And how old is this legend of the not deer?
Centuries.
Okay.
Like it's a really old legend. Just like the Wendigo or / Skinwalker. It's about the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cryptid.
Well,
It's a cryptid!
Well, this one was new to me. Anything else you want to say about the not deer?
Don't be dumb. Don't look at them. And if you see them, no, you don't. No, you don't.
It was a deer. No, it was a not deer. No, it was a deer. No, it was a not deer.
No, it was just a regular deer. You keep on walking.
Okay.
You ignore it.
All right. So if you've had any
You
experiences
see it? No, you don't.
with the
Mind your own damn business.
supernatural or paranormal, UFOs,
If you see something, don't say anything. Mind your own damn business.
alien encounters, cryptids, not deers, does that include, is there like not bears and not wolves and not gophers? And
No.
there should be a not gopher.
No.
Okay.
If you want to not, oh my God, fucking cabra.
And if you've had alternate reality
Cryptids.
experiences,
Bigfoot is considered a cryptid.
it is a cryptid, and it's like, we'll save that one for another day.
Big feet.
Especially since your father had said that he
Saw 3 figures running.
possibly saw something running up the side of the hill.
3
years ago.
figures.
Yeah, I don't. Not going to. It's too late in the night to think of that. But any of those experiences,
Yeah.
send those to us at cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. Youngest kid, thank you very much for sharing your knowledge.
Yeah.
And you all have a beautiful, blessed day.
If you see it, no, you don't.